Here we have the Tammin railway station. I'm not sure if this is the original station, but this is the station that is served daily by the prospector. One in the morning going up and one in the afternoon coming back. And sometimes late afternoon and late morning. There's quite a bit of a railway junction here. I just spotted this plaque saying that this railway station been officially opened by Eric Chelton. And also the train service will only stop for pre-booked passengers. As we continue to walk on the other side, we have the post office and what appears to be maybe the old road board or even the town hall. Not sure exactly what it is. It used to be the NAB, which is now closed. On this site was the Lardy Bros store from 1910 to 1982. This particular building is the Country of Women's Association, which opened on October the 28th, 1958. And we'll just not sure what this mural on this building represents, but I find it's actually quite lovely. You never know what you can spot in the town, especially a country town. So stop by, have a look. And remember, if you like this content, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified on our next video. Here's something interesting I spotted. A nice little area showing old farm machinery, and there is also a piece of the original pipeline.
Tammin has a dog rest area right on the main road, so if you're heading through Tammin with your dogs, then maybe give them a rest too. There's exercise area, little rest area for the owners to have a seat at. It's just near the information centre, the information bay I should say, rather than centre, and tells you a little bit about Tammin itself. Out the front of the rest area we have some iron little artwork. I guess that's the best way to describe it. There is what they call a economy shop, which is like a little thrift shop in Tammin, but unfortunately it's only open 2 days a week, and that's from 9 AM to 1 PM on a Tuesday or a Thursday. So if you're lucky enough to come through, you might be able to find a bargain at the economy shop. Tammin has painted artwork on the walls of the buildings, and I came across a nice one. It's painted artwork is done by the community and the youth, so it's something different. Just panning through so you can have a look at this one. This is on the outs. There you've got the Tammin Hotel. come across a little area called Friarson Park. So though it hasn't actually got anything that really represents a park as such, it was fairly interesting, as the buildings on this site were originally opened by Mr. Gladstone in 1908. They were operated as a general store and agency by Mr. W.A. Fearson and their oldest son George from 1910 until 1966. The other operators before closing were the Waller family, Joyce Russell, Rose Wilkins and Jan Mason, purchased in 1982 by the Shire of Tammin. The property housed the Cunderdin Centre until September 1993. Demolition of the deteriorated buildings took place in November 1993. The wall tiles on this monument were a feature of the buildings. And here's a close-up of the actual wall tiles. And as we just walk around, though there's no actual building standing today, this goes to show the information that can be found. So if you have family leaving your names, your ancestors, L.W. Frierson, Rhodes Scholar, 1947. Youngest son of Alan, died Miami, Florida, October the 1st, 1987, aged 60 years, a scholar and a gentleman. And here's another one saying about the W.A. Frierson, which I'd mentioned on that little garden memorial area, to commemorate his numerous and dedicated services to the community of Tammin over a period of 47 years, 1887 to 1956. Amazing what you can actually discover just by walking around the areas. The artwork of the prospector and even the Merlin link. This is the old fire station. It was erected and opened in 1935. I'm guessing that they still use it today. Though not the actual bell anymore. And it's just interesting to see that they still have the bells in the country towns. And here we have the War Memorial, which most towns have a bit of anniversary. And yes, if you happen to be in Tammin, being the main road and the main railway track, you might be lucky enough to see a goods train or a freight train, even the prospect, as I mentioned before, the honour roll, and the Tannin Town Hall down here.